Hello and welcome to the episode 306 of What a Fab Day. I am your host, Simon Mas. Today, we have a series of concerts for residencies and tours, the end of the filming of the music of Lennon and McCartney, and the completion of Hello Goodbye. On the 2nd of November 1960, the Beatles, featuring Pete Best on drums and Stu Sutcliffe on bass, performed their 30th night at the Kaiserkeller in Hamburg, West Germany. Another Hamburg residency 2 years later, in 1962, with the Beatles performing at the Star Club, both alone and backing Little Richard. By this time, they had acquired their definitive quartet lineup, with Paul McCartney on bass and Ringo Starr on drums. 1963, the Beatles' autumn tour arrived to the City Hall in Sheffield for its second date. Same story in 1964, with the Beatles flying to Belfast from London in the afternoon to play a last-minute addition to their British tour, 2 shows at the local King's Hall. Same story with my call to action too. If you want to support this podcast, you can do worse than visiting www.simonmas.com/support to see what is needed. On that page, you can also find out how you can acquire the deluxe version of the podcast with hours of extra content and curiosities. Thank you! And if you feel like you have an idea that you can help me to improve, please drop me a line. On the 2nd of November 1965, the filming of the music of Lennon and McCartney TV special was completed at Studio 6 of the Granada TV Centre in Manchester. The material would be edited and then broadcast on the 16th of December between 9:40 and 10:35 p.m. in the London area, and then on the next day throughout the rest of UK at the same time. Finally, in 1967, with the editing of Magical Mystery Tour still going on at Norman's Film Productions, a final overdub session took place to complete Hello Goodbye. In the afternoon, between 2:30 and 6 p.m., working at the EMI studios, Paul McCartney played the second bass line on the song. The material was then mixed in mono 6 times, with the last attempt being the best, and then consigned to EMI as the Beatles' next single, their third in 1967, backed by I Am the Walrus. This concludes another episode of our podcast. If you want to continue to explore the day-by-day history of the Beatles, join me tomorrow for a Meteor episode. For the moment, I wish you a good day and a fab continuation. Simon Mas, music you love.